Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Excellency the Prime Minister of the Republic of Estonia arrives on a 3-day visit to the Sultanate. His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed opens the 5th Joint GCC Archaeology Exhibition. Royal Oman Police celebrates to open DuPont Police Complex and the graduation of a new batch of police recruits. Her Excellency, the Chairperson of the Public Authority for Crafts Industry, says that Ajyal College made great steps of its establishment. And a health workshop discusses the plans and strategies for the health projects in the Governorate of North Sharqiya. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Excellency Tafi Rivas, Prime Minister of the Republic of Estonia, arrived to the Sultanate on a 3-day visit. Upon his arrival at Muscat International Airport, he was received by His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, along with his accompanying delegation. When his plane taxied to a stop, His Highness received him at the ramp, welcoming him to the soil of the Sultanate and wishing him and his delegation a successful visit and a pleasant stay. Then the guest introduced his senior officials to His Highness. After that, he accompanied His Highness to the dais where the guards from Royal Oman Police performed the Guard of Honor. Then the Estonian and the Sultanate's national anthem were played. Then the commander of the Guard of Honor proceeded to the dais, asking permission to His Excellency the guest and His Highness to inspect the front row of the guards. Then the guest shook hands with senior officials accompanying His Highness. An official delegation is accompanying His Excellency the Estonian Prime Minister, consisting of His Excellency Ambassador Rolly Bombas, Estonia's non-resident ambassador accredited to the Sultanate, His Excellency Ren Tamzar, advisor of the Prime Minister for Foreign Affairs, and Her Excellency Lina Fohetras, consultant of the Prime Minister, in addition to a number of other officials.
This is one of the visits I've been planning for a long time, because we have lots of today I met with
His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed, Minister of Heritage and Culture, opened the 5th Joint GCC Archaeology Exhibition at Beit al-Zubair Museum in Muscat today. The exhibition is being hosted by the Sultanate, represented by the Ministry of Heritage and Culture, and lasts till November 19th. Salim bin Muhammad Al-Mahrouqi, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Heritage and Culture for Heritage Affairs, pointed out that the exhibition will enable the citizens and visitors of the Sultanate to familiarize themselves with GCC joint history and traditions and the nature of existing civilizational and heritage diversity. The exhibition is being organized as per decisions of the 16th GCC meeting of the Undersecretaries of Archaeology and Museums, which was hosted by the State of Qatar during June the 2nd till 4th, 2015. The exhibition includes 300 archaeological pieces that depict the prehistoric period. The exhibition also includes pieces dated back to the pre-Islamic period and other pieces dated back to various Islamic periods. Council of Ministers approved the document of the historical city of Qalhat to present it for the World Heritage List. This was clarified by His Excellency Salim bin Mohammed Al Mahrouqi, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Heritage and Culture for Heritage Affairs. He also added that the ministry will start its regular winter season with 14 archaeological missions in cooperation with a number of academic institutions and universities to implement studies program in sites recorded in World Heritage List. Royal Oman Police celebrated the opening of DuPont Police Complex and the graduation of a new batch of police recruits. Establishing the new complex came to keep pace with projects of DuPont Economic Zone, which is one of the important strategic projects. The complex included security and customs facilities and passports, residence and civil status, traffic, civil defense and ambulance services. His Excellency Yahya bin Saeed Al-Jabari, chairman of the Special Economic Zone at DuPont, presided over the ceremony. Higher Committee of Shura Council members' election for the 8th term approved its visiting program for election centers in the Sultanate's wilayas. The committee also reviewed topics raised by the main election committee related to election process procedures, which were conducted on the 18th of October in election centers in the Sultanate's embassies in GCC countries, Sultanate's trade office in Dubai, unified election centers, and voting of the working committee members in all wilayas of the Sultanate. Sheikh Khalid bin Rashid Al-Manwari, Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Court, Chairman of Higher Committee, headed the meeting. Her Excellency Sheikha Aisha bint Khalfan Al-Siyabiya, Chairperson of the Public Authority for Crafts Industries, launched Glorious November Around the World initiative. This initiative came at the forefront of the celebration program launched by the administration of Oman Qaboos website, which is interested in the character of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. The initiative will provide an e-booklet for greeting, and all people in the world can express their love and joy of the 45th National Day, which falls on 18th of November. Her Excellency Sheikha Aisha bint Khalfan Al-Siyabiya, Chairperson of the Public Authority for Crafts Industries, stated that Ajyal College for Craft Industry Science and Traditional Professions made great steps with its establishment in the wilaya of Bahla in the Governorate of Al-Dakhiliya. She also said that the participation percent in the Sultan Qaboos Crafts Excellent Competition is a positive indicator, adding that 4 fields will be included in this competition. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Omani Women's Association in the Wilaya of Al-Qabil marked the Omani Women's Day. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al-Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received in his office today Vice Admiral Kevin M. Donegan, Commander of the U.S. Naval Forces Central Command and the U.S. Fifth Fleet, currently visiting the Sultanate. The meeting exchanged cordial conversations and discussed a number of topics of interest to the two friendly countries. The meeting also reviewed March of the good bilateral relations binding the Sultanate and the friendly USA and means of enhancing them in all fields to serve the joint interests. The meeting was attended by Her Excellency Greta C. Holtz, U.S. Ambassador accredited to the Sultanate. Mohammed bin Nasser al-Rasbi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Defense, received in his office at Muaskar al-Murtafa'as today Vice Admiral Kevin M. Donegan, Commander of the U.S. Naval Forces Central Command and the U.S. Fifth Fleet, currently visiting the Sultanate. In the meeting, they exchanged cordial talks and discussed a number of matters of common concern. The meeting was attended by the U.S. Ambassador to the Sultanate and the military attaché at the U.S. Embassy in Muscat. Lieutenant General Ahmed bin Harith al-Nabhani, Chief of Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces, received in his office at Muaskar al-Murtafa'as today Vice Admiral Kevin M. Donegan. They exchanged viewpoints and discussed a number of matters of common concern. The meeting was attended by Brigadier Saoud bin Khalifa al-Hatmi, head of the military protocols and public relations at COSAF, a number of senior officers, the U.S. Ambassador to the Sultanate and the military attaché at the U.S. Embassy in Muscat. Rear Admiral Abdullah bin Khamis al-Raisi, Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman, received in his office at Muaskar al-Murtafa'a today the Commander of the U.S. Naval Forces Central Command and the U.S. Fifth Fleet, currently visiting the Sultanate. The meeting discussed a number of relevant topics and exchanged viewpoints on a number of matters of concern to the both sides. The meeting was attended by the U.S. Ambassador to the Sultanate and the military attaché at the U.S. Embassy in Muscat. Works of the 4th Annual Forum for the Complex of British Civil Engineers, organized by Omani Engineer Society in cooperation with Sultan Qaboos University and Scientific Research Council, was inaugurated at Sultan Qaboos University. The forum will be open until the 21st of this month. It looks forward to achieve its goals and followed by practical and summarized application for the results and recommendations which lead to real outlook for the future of engineering business. It was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Rashid bin Safi al-Harebi, Chairman of the Tender Board. Enhancing the role of Omani women in the works of labor union and train her in leadership and administration skills topped the aims of the workshop organized by the General Federation of Oman Trade Unions. The three-day workshop included a number of training programs and induction courses in labor unions work according to Arab and international standards of work, in addition to showcase Arab and international experiences. The Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources inaugurated the logo of the e-service portal Injaz. The portal will work on transferring paper transactions to email system, in addition to implement disaster recovery room and qualify the infrastructure for interior network of the ministry, besides providing municipality health and water licenses system and connect them with geographical information system. The inauguration ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Engineer Ali bin Muhammad Al-Abri, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources. The first international exhibition of women photographers with medals and titles of the International Federation of Art Photography, FIAP, opened today at the Oman Photographic Society of Sultan Qaboos Higher Center of Culture and Science under the auspices of Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed al-Shaybaniya, Minister of Education, in the presence of His Excellency Dr. Abdul Mun'im bin Mansour al-Hsani, Minister of Information, and His Excellency Habib bin Muhammad al-Riyami, Secretary General of the Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Science. 37 women photographers participate in the exhibition with 40 pictures who came from 15 member states of FIAP, including the Sultanate. The exhibition, which will continue until November 9th, is part of the activities and programs of Muscat-based FIAP Middle East Center and also coincides with the Sultanate's celebration of the Omani Women's Day. The roles of Shura Council members during the coming period and the focus on the importance of elective participation topped discussions of Shura Forum seminar in the Wilaya of Haima in the Governorate of Al-Wusta. This seminar comes within a series of forums and seminars organized by the Ministry of Interior in the Governorates to strengthen the importance of Omani Shura and spread awareness and national responsibility for all society segments, with the attendance of His Excellency Sheikh Muqdad bin Muhammad Al Yaqoubi, Governor of Wusta, and with the participation of a number of officials and citizens. A health workshop for discussing the 9th five-year plan 2016-2020 viewed in the Governorate of North Sharqiya the government's plans and strategies. The workshop viewed the future health projects in the Governorate, among which establishing a number of health centers in Wadi Nam area and Al Yahmadi area, in addition to awarding a tender to establish Al Naama hospital in the Governorate. In the Wilaya of Khasab in the Governorate of Musandam, a workshop was organized by the Public Authority for Social Insurances to introduce pension systems to self-employed workers. The workshop is organized at the premises of Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry branch in the Wilaya of Khasab. Also discussed all deserved payments for this working segment. It is worth mentioning that the pension system for entrepreneurs was issued by Royal Decree number 44/2013. The authority promoted the concept of pension system to attract entrepreneurs to participate in social insurance system. To strengthen the role of Omani women in the development of society, Omani Women's Association in the Wilaya of Al-Qabil held a ceremony to mark the Omani Women's Day, which falls on October 17th every year. The ceremony included various activities like poems, work papers titled Omani Women, a partner in the development, and a presentation that highlights the accomplishments of Omani women in the Blessed Renaissance. On this occasion, Omani women expressed their sincere greetings and loyalty to His Majesty the Sultan. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's news bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Excellency the Prime Minister of the Republic of Estonia arrives on a 3-day visit to the Sultanate. His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed opens the 5th Joint GCC Archaeology Exhibition. Royal Oman Police celebrates to open DuPont Police Complex and the graduation of a new batch of police recruits. Her Excellency the Chairperson of the Public Authority for Crafts Industries says that Ajyal College made great steps of its establishment. And a health workshop discusses the plans and strategies for the health projects in the Governorate of North Sharqiya. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.